Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of JN Plays Badly. I'm your host, JN. So we're returning to the Bounty Hunter today, and when we last left off, I was just about to go back to Braden and turn in the holotags from our bounty Vex. Now, off camera, I did a couple things. I did go in and send myself some credits, and then I went and I unlocked all 5 ranks of improved class mission experience. So it's a cumulative effect, so it's a 30% boost. So that'll vastly improve the rate at which we level up by doing our class story missions. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hey, old-timers, I'm... Jory! Braden! What happened? Is the old man...
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
No. The old man's really dead. But he... Oh, damn it! Wait, you had something to do with this.
Are you crazy? Why would I kill them?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. It's just... I've been with Braden for years. I know you didn't have any reason to hurt him. I just can't believe he's gone.
It's never easy seeing friends die, Mako.
I just never imagined. But I can handle this. I can. Jory and I set up surveillance gear all over this room. Whatever happened here should have been recorded. Fire up that monitor. Let's figure out who did this. Blasted. Someone's tampered with the recording. I can still get some of it, though. Here we go.
Move and you're dead. Now if you know it's good for you, you're gonna back out nice and slow. Oh, I know precisely what's good for me. Winning the Great Hunt won't merely be good. It will be splendid. When I win, the entire galaxy will know the name, Taro Blood. And I'll charge extravagant fees for my services, won't I, Seddon?
The highest in the galaxy. Only the filthy rich will be able to afford you.
Taro Blood. I've heard of you. Nearly got crippled by the other Mandalorians at the Great Hunt 10 years back. Ah, yes, that. An unfortunate bit of history. This time, I plan to win. Of course, that will be simpler if my competition doesn't include rivals beyond my fellow Mandalorians. The Twi'lek Vibroblade Master from Ord Mantell? Gone. The Chiss droid builder fond of explosives? Gone. That just leaves your protege to remove.
Kunta chuta, kasuyali kulira, kanki kum.
You misunderstand. The rules forbid killing competitors before the allotted hour. Thus, the promising up-and-comers I mentioned are very much alive. I simply eliminated them as threats. And how does one slow a charging Gundark, Seddon?
Blast his legs out from under him.
Destroy the upstart's so-called crew. I'll be outside, innocently unaware. Jory, shoot to kill!
Too late, old man.
That scum. He didn't even have the guts to kill them himself. He had his lackeys do it. Coward. The big mouth running the show claimed he was Taro Blood. He's a big shot even for a Mandalorian. When he started out, Taro Blood was major news. Rumor says everyone united against him when he tried the Great Hunt.
We need to find this man, Mako. He needs to die.
The old man always said this is a thinking job. Know your enemy, then target his weakness. Taro Blood barely survived elimination from the Great Hunt last time. He was out on his back for years. Major squash, you know? If Blood's determined to win the Great Hunt, Our best bet of catching up to him is getting you in that competition.
If it means finding Braden's killer, I'll burn down all of Hutta.
I appreciate that. Braden was like a father to me. He didn't deserve this. Neither did poor greedy Jory. The thing is, Braden spent all our credits getting us here. We're stuck on this stupid planet. Nemro the Hutt is the only boss with enough clout to sponsor you for the Great Hunt. We need him more than ever. If nobody knows Braden is dead, I should be able to get you a meeting with Nemro. This'll take every favor I can call in, and I'll need the tags from your bounty. Should be enough for 2 burials.
I didn't know him well, but I'd still like to pay my respects.
No time. You've got to get to Nemro fast. Braden would understand, and Jory would insist. I did everything I could to build your reputation, but now, you'll have to make an even bigger impression. Nemro's enemies are all over town. Take out some leaders before you visit the palace, and you'll score points with the Hutt.
Okay, so now we've seen basically our bad guy, I guess you could call him. Terrablood is just that. He is not a good guy. Obviously, he killed your team. How good can he be? So our next stop, though, is now we're going to go find Nemro the Hutt. Along the way, we got to kill a couple of Fothra's street captains, which are mixed in with the street gangsters that we were taking out earlier. So it's actually not hard to finish this quest along the way. You know, like there's a street captain right there, and we're a high enough level over these guys where, you know, just my basic attacks are enough to wipe out a whole group. I think there's another street captain over here mixed in with this group. Yeah. There we go. So we've already taken out the guys. Now we can head up here to Nemro's palace. I wonder if I should do that. Alright. Little detour here. I'm going to actually take... I'm not going to take all of them, but I am going to take a couple of ranks of this improved exploration. Well, do I have enough? I really don't want to use all of them, all the credits I sent myself, but... Yeah, I'm also going to take all the ranks in the exploration boost, because while obviously while you're playing the game, you're going to explore. So if you can get a major boost in the EXP from exploring too, that only helps level up. And that way we can do, like I said, we can ignore most, if not all, of the side quests. So now on a previous playthrough, because I have played the Bounty Hunter for a little while, I know that you can actually talk to this NPC Judah and start a conversation even though she's doesn't have a quest marker above her. So we're just going to do that detour real quick.
Hello there, handsome. Looking for something?
Shall we get out of here?
Slow down, sugar. I'm working. Don't mean to be rude, but I need to finish crunching these numbers for Nemro.
Let's continue this conversation some other time.
Sure thing, cute stuff.
So yeah, very little, if any, point to it, but it's just kind of a fun little thing that they have in there. It makes it kind of interesting. So, but alright, now we can go talk to Nemro.
Look, boss, little tiny man come to beg for mighty Nemro's attention.
Ikuramo, ubanjoralipa istimbo. Rundi kapa, kyoto pa, pupanda baka mursanita.
I'm honored to be in your presence, Great Hut.
Kili kali koka. Chiliska tanana ime chaicho, ronchika. Ugli yoga. Chesko papunta kliska, takaya osta. Gadwa chine oiga, anulio okba kisa spina perupa.
Mako may have exaggerated the odd detail.
Nun shakti chawa, joto ke kwanga joska. Cha porko utmangisa, mitisa rota kopara. Ye kumbajiji, kuoping, noli makichisa. Ninga ninga kituita, nimo tamuv ayola, tankwe kuta. O wawanga, tusne warawa, tablota wijawa.
If there's money in it, I'll take any target.
Unaguta nikmichawa wemo. Pultura musta, wobrani tampio, tupushi wampa. Boka, tektalia slet krula, woska kwapot nuta.
I could bring in Huntsbane alive. A nice prisoner to show off.
Little man is not a bounty hunter. Little man soft.
Dodi puna puna, manchi kabog nonis nemo. Saya tubi nu avati kuna. Chidu nigdidoki.
Be careful, little bounty hunter. Hut's Bane once blasted into other palace, killed pile of captains, murdered a mighty Hut.
Okay, so we have our first target. We're actually going to go out and we're going to confront Hutsbane. The Evokai are actually a group of natives, like Nemro explained, that originally were the indigenous people of Hutta. Now, they... Do I want to do this one? I know where this one goes. All I gotta do is go talk to a guy and threaten him. So this one actually will be alright. I'm gonna do this side quest just for the extra EXP.
You? Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, saved, of course! Nemro the Bounteous takes me from the swamp, yes? He gives me a new name, new job. He makes me Morsel, the administrator. Nemro orders me to keep work camp enforcers in line, but they hired to bully Evokai. They laugh at me.
We talking about gunplay? Or just a stern talking to?
Enforcers hard to hire, harder to keep, so they think they can do as they please, but we can't kill them. Go to work camp, wave your gun in Chief Enforcer's face, make him see Morsel no one to laugh at, and I have stack of credits for you.
The main thing about this quest is that we actually have to walk right past the Evokai work camp to take the most direct route to confront Hutsbane. So it's not really out of the way to do that quest, which is one of, if not the only reason, I'm actually going to stop and do that one along the way. I'm going to try not to do too many of the side quests unless, you know, like this one, they are on the way. See, because here's a slight lean, and just south of it is confront Hutsbane. So we actually have to go from here to there. I'm going to kind of speed this along
Reach your
a little bit.
destination. All vehicles leave on time. There are others waiting. Move along.
So we're going to take the speeder just to the edge of town, just to speed this walking along a little bit. Though because it's such a short trip, it's not really, you know, speeding up by much. There you go. And then we're going to head on down the road here. Now, sometimes you get these codex entries about the people and other creatures. So like I just got one about these bog men, you know, which are just They're just people who came here to Hutta, and they just kind of hide out in the swamp. They're not, you know, they're not really, okay, they are bad guys because they attack, but they're not really bad guys. You know, they're, killing them doesn't do anything except provide a little extra EXP, you know, stuff like that. There we go. I'll just kill a couple of those. So over here we can see the gates to the Evokai work camp, which is where we're going to stop first. We're going to go there and we're going to take care of this a slight lean quest real quick. There's another quest here, but that one is out of the way to go do. So we're gonna do this one and talk to this chief enforcer.
I hear you giving Morsel a hard time, that you don't respect Nemro's authority.
What? Who you... Oh, man. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Me and the boys were just having some fun. You know, we didn't think... You're not gonna kill me, are you?
If I have to come back out here, it'll be the last time.
You are not gonna have to come back at her again, boss. I guarantee it. We won't give Morsel a hard time anymore. Won't even laugh at his name. Swear.
So there you go. So sometimes, like I think I said in the last video, sometimes doing these little side quests is handy because you get items that are going to help you along. So like in this case, I actually got a Mark 6 helmet, which is great for because I don't have a helmet yet. And, you know, we earned enough EXP from that one to go up another level. So now we're level 6. So sometimes it's good to do these side quests. Other times, you know, it can be a waste, you know. Now, I know I'm wearing the helmet, but I'm actually not. I don't like helmets. I don't know why, but I don't. So we're just going to hide my head slot item for now. You can see we're still wearing it. It just doesn't show up anymore. I don't like putting the helmets on the characters. At least not all the time. Sometimes it depends on the helmet, I guess. Like there's, you know, certain helmets that just make a bounty hunter look like he's supposed to, like a bounty hunter. You know, that one I would probably use. Other ones, not so much. Okay, so here we are. These are the Evokai we're talking about. He wants us to... Nemro actually said before we left to make sure I take out some of them on our way to confronting Hutsbane, so that's what we're going to do. We gotta kill 14 of them to complete the quest. As you can see, these guys are only level 5, we're level 6, but they actually have so little HP that most of them die in a single strike anyway. The ones that don't are a little stronger, but not by much. It's actually a quest that's actually fairly easy. Another thing you're going to see over here, once I clear out this group anyway. Okay. So right here we have an Evokai totem, which is a lore object. So you can actually click on that, and it gives you a codex entry for the Renegade Evokai. So, and those will allow you to learn things about the planet, the people on it, the things you're doing, stuff like that. Alright, so here's the place we gotta go for our bounty. And we're gonna go in there and we're gonna confront Hutsbane. Having done this before, I know there's two options that I can take, and I'm gonna decide on the fly which one I want to do.
Nemro found someone with no morals to destroy my village. Are you proud of yourself? Filthy murderer! Will you butcher all the women and children as well?
Nobody else needs to die but you, Hutsbane.
There is no reason to kill Hutsbane. The Hutts would slaughter us like criminals, when it is they who have taken what is not theirs.
Yes. This planet was home for Evokai long before the Hutts came.
You are a warrior. You must understand why we fight for our birthright.
Don't bore me with politics.
You waste your breath, spirit leader. This is just more outsider scum.
you got a counteroffer, make it.
You see, Hutsbane? Not all outsiders bow before the Hutts. You are here for Hutsbane's head, but Nemro does not know one Evokai from another. Dead warriors' heads all look alike to him.
You would desecrate our dead and give it to this? To an outsider?
You want me to bring Nemro another Evokai head. Clever.
It is the only way to save a warrior who inspires greatness in our people.
No! There is no honor in making deals and butchering our own dead.
Calm yourself, Hutsbane. I fear this outsider will best you if it comes to battle. Today, we must place survival above honor. Outsider, will you take the head of a dead warrior as a substitute?
This is against my better judgment, but I'll do it.
Good. Give me a moment. Here is the head of a fallen warrior. Nemro is a great fool. He will accept it as Hutsbane's. Now please go.
You have killed many Evokai warriors today. Do not return here.
A man of my particular skills goes anywhere he wants.
Please, just go in peace.
Hey, it's Mako. Got some information for you.
How you holding up, Mako?
Better, now that I've got a lead. The man who killed Braden really was Taro Blood, a big shot from Alderaan. After he washed out on the last Great Hunt, Taro spent years building up support with the Mandalorians. The Great Hunt is a Mandalorian tradition. Entry rules are different for their people. Since Taro's a Mandalorian, he competes with them to enter. Now, he's buying off the other Mandalorians so they don't gang up on him again.
I'll avenge Braden, no matter who I have to go through.
That's what I like to hear. For now, concentrate on impressing Nemro. His sponsorship is your only chance of getting close to Taro Blood. Oh, one more thing. While I was out taking care of saying goodbye to Braden and Jory, I caught someone following me. He was dressed like some off-world tribesman, tall, wore a white bone mask, like a death's head.
I'll keep an eye out for him. It might be trouble.
Gave me the major creeps. Anyway, eyes open. Go show that Hutt who's the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Okay, so as far as the first part of that quest where we were talking to Hutsbane and the Spirit Elder, my bounty hunter actually said it best when he said it was against his better judgment to take the substitute. I gotta admit, I kind of feel very similar to that, because at first I was going to do the dark side option, but the more I thought about it, the less I actually wanted to do it. So we went with the light side option in this case, but we're going to actually speed this along, and we're going to use, because I forgot to add it earlier, we're actually going to use quick travel here to go back to, at least to Nemro's Bazaar. And then from there we can take the speeder back to Nemro's Palace to turn in the head of Hutsbane. There we go. Actually, I think if I use my rocket boots, I think it's actually faster than the speeder bike. I'm not sure. Oh, it actually, well, that's right. I got another way to do it. We actually have an item in our inventory right now. It's called the Dr. Agarab Hutt Hollow Statue. Using this actually opens up a class trainer, a portable class trainer. So, I'm going to, so we get, at level 6, which is where we're at now, we get Rail Shot, which is pretty powerful, but there's a condition to using it. I also have the combustible gas cylinder now, which is a passive that gives all my ranged weapon attacks 25% chances to deal 48 additional elemental damage. And then I have explosive dart. The explosive dart is a nice little ability. Let me see if we can find... I'll just show you real quick. Let's see. Here we go. So, this, we're going to use it on the Fothra gangster here. So what it does is when you use it, it actually attaches to the enemy and causes them to panic. After a few seconds, it explodes. Once it explodes, I can actually use rail shot on an enemy that's been downed. So that's what I mean when I say it's, you know, pretty powerful, but a condition to use it. You can only use it on incapacitated targets or targets who are suffering from periodic damage. So later on, if I got like a bleed effect, I could use this on those characters to deal heavy damage to them. It actually comes in handy. So, you notice the only quest we have over on the right-hand side here is the Big Chief, which is Return to Nemro. That's because the one we did earlier with Morsel actually auto-completed, as you noticed. Now, I don't think we can, but I'm going to try to talk to our Twi'lek receptionist Judah before we head into the sea Nemro.
Good to see you again.
Oh, okay. She just says good to see you again. Alright, so let's go do this. We're going to go talk to Nemro the Hutt and see what he's got for us next.
Tapatonga. You smell like dead savage. Uglioga. Česko pokuta gliska takaya osta.
You asked for a head. I went and got it.
Nesubulgomba. Pomogitusta parawanga. Kadwachine oiga. Anulio okba kisa spita perupa. Nigme chawa. Wirmo mukili moklonki.
Looks like a turf war between you and another Hutt.
Conchuta, kaso yali koira, tokanti kong. Kuba jiji, kuoping, noli makichisa. O wawawanga, tuske yu warawa, tablota wijawa.
You want his head, right? Maybe on your floor?
Dinga dwara kema chuba, mia brancha murira. Chonki salamanana topa. Ikuramo, upanjoralipa istimbo.
You're my kind of sick, Nemro.
Uipa mojo, pokachula, chanusa asubi mota. Gomecha. Bounta pocket pa. See Judah when you want credits. She pay you for dead savage.
Alright. So now we've got our next target. Little, I don't want to say disturbing, even though that's kind of the word I'm looking for. But, there we go. Now we've already advanced to level 7. Let's see, here we go. So, and we got our first belt. Are these? Oh, we actually got wrists. I didn't even notice we got these. There we go. So now we have wrists too. Actually, now that I'm level 7, let's see, I'm going to put my color crystal in here. And then I'm actually going to go to my collections. I'm going to spawn another one of these. So we already have one, but I have 2 blasters. So I'm going to spawn a second copy. Put it into my, and actually what I'm going to do, Because I have blasters from a, basically it's the promotional thing. I can either use this HK-55 blaster pistol, or I can use one of Nico's blasters until I get a better blaster and some mods that I can use to modify them. But for now, I'm going to put that in my offhand, and I'm going to add my other crystal to it. So those are both going to increase my endurance by +4, and they give my blaster a unique look. I don't know who this is, but she seems very interested in me, for whatever reason. One thing I noticed about her is that other than our friend Judah out here, she's the only named NPC besides, you know, obviously Nemro and his little bodyguard, Karnas.
Hey, I think I've got something for you.
I was hoping you'd say that.
That's not what I meant. You're a bad one. Here you go. Credits for the head of Hutsbane. Good work there.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I kind of sort of wasted my time with the color crystal and the one thing. So, yeah. But we did get a better blaster crystal. Let's see. Okay, so it's only 75 credits. I'm gonna, even though I can spawn them for free, I'm gonna extract that one, equip my new offhand blaster, and then re-equip the color crystal in it. So, there we go. Okay. There are some other... I'm not going to do either of them. There are 2 other quests out here I could go do that are going to be close to there, but I'm actually not going to go do them for no other reason than, like I said, I'm trying to avoid the side quests, and unlike some of the other ones, I don't believe those are actually on the way. I think they're nearby, but not on the way. I guess if that makes sense. I'm also going to actually head back to the cantina, because this next area is a little long, and I'll save that for the next video. Because I don't think... Oh, Nemro's Palace is a rest zone. Never mind. As it says I've entered a rest zone, then I'm leaving a rest zone. So his cantina up here must be a rest zone. So that'll actually make things easier for me. I don't have to walk quite so far away. There we go. Okay. What's down here? Oh, another Imperial Agent phase. A couple of Imperial Agent phases. Yeah. Okay, I can't go to either of those, though. No. Alright, well... Oh, there's a Hut Cartel lore object over here. I never saw that before. So get that quick. There you go. Remember that's there, I guess, if you're watching this. And you've never found it either. If you did know it's there, cool. Some other people here, too. There's this... Lena. I don't know who that is. Alright, so, yeah. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's video. So, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, because if you do, I'll know you're interested in the channel, and that will motivate me to make more content. You can also support my channel on Patreon, which has a link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next episode.